Does it feel a little bit like this was one you could have taken all three and it's got a bit away?
Yeah, 100%. Really frustrated. Thought we played really well in patches. I thought we were in total control of the game. And then we give away a really poor goal from our decision making when we're in possession, which I thought at times today was really poor. And that's what ultimately I feel cost us the game in the end.
And, you know, I'm down here pitch and it is hot, but you know, we were talking before the match, weren't we? And you saying, I don't want it as an excuse, I want the pace. And it felt like until Jordan came on, that's when perhaps the game from both sides really burst into life.
Yeah, look, we brought Jordan in because of his pace and what he can add to us. He can stretch the game. He's a 1v1 specialist. Gives us an opportunity to play different ways because we want to keep the ball, we want to play, but everybody will just come and squeeze the light out of us. So he gives us the opportunity to stretch the game. I thought he was excellent. But, you know, in terms of the heat, it's the same for both teams. It was really, really extreme for both teams today, and I give all players and staff a huge amount of credit for putting on what was a good game today in such, you know, tough conditions.
On Jordan, obviously he only came into the club on Thursday, if I remember rightly. He hasn't been there long. And you can see a few moments when, once the players get to understand each other's game a little bit more, you can see things like, you know, ball into hopper, run on, commit to it. There was that moment Anthony had in the first half where, you know, Jordan was waiting. And that, I guess, comes with time, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, because of our game on Tuesday, our Thursday session was almost like a second day recovery. So all our real work, if you like, was, I don't mean it was on Friday because we've been doing it for 6-10 or whatever it is, eight weeks now. So, but with Jordan coming in, and knew it will take a little bit of time, but he definitely evidenced why we've brought him
in. You were in the ascendancy pretty much from then, for most of the first half, and then that up until the goal, it felt like you were the dominant team and the one most likely to score.
Yeah, I go back to the decision making and game understanding. It's one of our key things we talk about in our game plans every week. We talk about decision making, and again, our decision making was poor today, and I really felt it hindered us. And once the equaliser came in, the second goal of the game, I thought the tide completely changed. And if anybody looked like winning it, it was probably going to be Forest Green after the equaliser.
And too much space for Connor Wickham, a very experienced player?
Yeah, but it was something else that made me really angry before that. But I don't want to single people out. We'll do all that behind closed doors.
Sure. And then obviously it is a point, you've kept your unbeaten run, and that's a positive whilst you obviously want that first win.
Yeah, absolutely. We all want to win games. We're all judged on winning games at the end of the day. But I keep saying it, and I'll say it again. Rome wasn't built in a day, so it'll take a little bit of time. But we can, for me anyway, I can see what we're trying to do, which is it was another plus today.
Tashan got an injury in the first half. It looked like it might be a groin injury or something the way he was coming off.
No, he was ill actually. A little bit frustrated with that. Not for him, because I didn't know he was ill. And so again, decision making.
But before the game,
I'd have to speak, but I don't think he just crept up on him. So we want people to give their all for the team, but part of professionalism is understanding what's best for the team.
Couple of things on players. Hack obviously started last week, not in the team this week. Is that pure selection, or is there an injury around it? And obviously Jackson as well.
Yeah, you know I pick teams to win games, and that's what I tell you every week. And today was no different. If you look at the bench, we'd a lot of attacking options out wide and up front. So, and that was unfortunate for Hacks today.
We haven't had a chance to mention your two young players, and I know you're very keen on these young players going out on loan and they're getting their chance, and you haven't had a chance to talk about them both going out.
Yeah, no, all the guys have been outstanding, the younger players, the development players. But ultimately, when we make decisions to either keep players here or send them out alone, it's always with their development plans at heart, and the priority has to be that. So absolutely, those conversations are not just done on a whim. There's endless time spent on those. So we'll keep an eye on them. We'll get to games. I'll get to games myself whenever I can. So ultimately it's what's best for them and Lincoln going forward.
More Zoom calls with players you want to bring in. Are you expect anything before Tuesday?
I've got a Zoom call before Tuesday, if that's any good to you. Whether somebody will come in or not, I actually don't know. I can't. How long's a piece of string?
Yeah.
But yeah, just for you, I've got another Zoom call Monday.
Excellent. But I mean, you see the impact, don't you? You've been patient on Jordan. He's come in and made a real impact for you today.
Yeah, and something that's really important.
The right player.
Yeah, I was just going to say, we need to get the right people in. People that are aligned with us, people that where we feel we can give them an opportunity to maximise themselves, and that they can come in and help us improve. So there's no point trying to get players who might be very good at what they do but don't suit us, because that's not going to benefit anybody. So we'll continue to be patient, but I keep saying this, what are we on now? Date-wise, it's the
19 days
13th,
to go,
so
I think.
yeah, so we're getting closer to it, and things will change as it goes along, because people will be pushing to get players out on loan. People will recognise where the squad's at, who's available and who's not. So it's a bit of a waiting game, but trust me, we're trying hard.
Mark, thank you.
Thank you.